Hey Aqua babies, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Unique, and this is your homegirl horoscope for today. Before I get into your reading, let's do your channel message. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, Yahweh, Allah, whoever you believe in, the universe, they want you to set your sights higher. Okay, you may have thought of an idea, or you wanted a certain thing to go your way, or you wanted a certain type of job, or whatever the case may be. You had some type of goals, right? They want you to set your sights higher because you are destined for greatness, okay? For others of you, you could be dealing with a child that I heard terrible twos, but for some reason your child is not in terrible two phase. Like, they're a 2-year-old, but they are not going through what most people, are going through with their 2-year-olds, because you never spoke that over your child. You get what I'm saying? Like, you knew not to speak that my child's going, to be terrible when they turn 2. 111 on the timer as I say that. So your child didn't do that. But what your child is doing is exploring everything. Like, you got a child, I don't want to call them nosy. They're just very, very curious. Like, they want to know everything. They want to know how things function. They want to know how things operate. That's the same thing, right? They just want to know how things are put together and taken apart type of energy. They're very nature oriented. Like, they like being outside. They like playing in the leaves and the dirt and with rocks and with the birds and the cats and the dogs and stuff like that. Like, you have a child that is totally different. And I wouldn't say different, but I just feel like you have a child that has like an old soul. They are not one of those typical kids that want to do the things that other children do, their age, like their peers. They're way wiser. They're more wiser than most kids. For others of you, you guys could be seeking the truth or clarity about a situation. Don't mind me because I'm over here looking out my window, wondering why there is a couple on my lawn and it's irking me really, really bad, and I'm about to go outside and like pick it up. Some of you guys could be trying to figure out why somebody is doing something, okay? I'm trying to figure out the truth on how that cup got there, because it wasn't there yesterday, and I'm about to put a garbage can right there near the mailbox for the people that stop at this stop sign, and have a big old sign that says throw your trash in here, because these northerners, even though I'm from up north, these northerners that came down here throwing stuff out the window. Okay, we don't do that down here, down south. Okay, we like a clean neighborhood. Okay, but you're trying to get to the bottom of something, trying to figure out the truth about a situation. You will get clarity on that, so don't even worry about it. For others of you, just know if you were going through a rough patch, there are going to be fun times on the horizon for you, baby. Some of you have been working, and you are about to be able to have you some fun, be able to rest, just be able not to have to worry about anything. And for others of you, 333 on the time as I'm about to say this, Spirit is about to hit the fast forward button on you, baby. Okay? You are about to be moving quickly into your destiny, quickly into your purpose. But with that said, let's get into your reading. Let's see what is the forward with you guys. Yeah, some of you were feeling stuck because my cards, I've shuffled them and they were not stuck like this before. But some of you could have been stuck in a situation that you're about to be able to see exactly what it is that you need to do to get out of it. For some of you, it could have been in a love situation. For others of you, love is on your brain, but, you may have a particular person that you may want to be with, deal with, but your spirit guides and ancestors are like, no, baby, there is better out there for you, okay? For others of you, you just love your family, love your children. Yes, for some of you, when it comes to love, you're going to have a new beginning, okay? There's going to be someone that's going to come in that's going to be very direct with you. 444 in the time as I say that. They're going to be honest. They're going to be, the type of person that tells you exactly what it is that they want and what they don't want. And if you're with it, you're with it. If you're not, you're not. And I feel like Aquariuses respect that type of energy. where you allow them to give them a choice. Okay, don't sit there and try to manipulate them in any type of way, because they're going to pick that up. For others of you, this is you being single and having fun. Okay, learning to be single and having fun. For others of you, you've been communicating. You've probably been communicating to a lover that, it's time for us to go our separate ways. It's time for us to, to just, be apart. You've been communicating this in a loving way. You've been communicating this coming from a place of love and trust. Maybe they just don't get it. For others of you, the reason why you guys cannot separate just yet is because there is some type of lesson that still needs to be completed between the two of you. For others of you, you could be communicating with a friend or with yourself, like making a bucket list on the things that you would love to do. Yeah, some of you, when it comes to a relationship, there's a spiritual lesson that you need to learn with someone. If you have new love coming in, it's going to be a positive relationship. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air for you. You're a divine masculine. After kissing a couple of toads, you had, or a couple of frogs or whatever, you had to learn some lessons. But for others of you too, you've already closed out learning lessons and you're learning a new spiritual lesson at this time. Others of you, you are communicating with your family about something that happened in the past and you're not trying to repeat that. Could be something with finances, could be with your spouse. You're like, no, we need to have a new beginning on how we manage our money. I see a family sit down. For others of you, because you passed all your spiritual tests, this new beginning, this new spiritual lesson is you actually getting what it is that you want. You weren't getting it for probably the past 7 years or the past 17 years or since you were 17. You went through a lot of hardship, right? And finally, you're getting what it is that you want. Okay? You're finally getting what it is that you want. And it's because you're attracting it. You're setting your sights higher. When you do that, you're able to manifest what it is that you truly want, not something. Because the thing is, when it comes to manifestations to Aquarius, you have to understand, you can't sit there and say, oh, I want this, and then doubt that you're going to not receive it. Because the minute you do that, you're delaying the process of what it is that you want. And then you get half of what it is that you want and not the full thing because you put a little doubt into the situation. It's kind of like when you're mixing ingredients for a recipe, with a recipe and you're cooking. If you sit there and you add this and you add that and you add this and you just know that this is going to sit there and taste good, and then you sit there and say, nah, as it's baking or as it's cooking, you can be like, this ain't gonna come out right. And guess what? When you taste it, it don't come out right, or it come out aight, and you got to sit there and add a little bit more in order to get what it is that you want, right? From the very beginning, just when you're adding in your recipe, when you're putting in your order, okay, with the universe, have every ounce of faith that it's going to come to you, and it will. For others of you, you are communicating with family about what you guys are going to do for the holidays, what entertainment you guys are going to have. Some of you are discussing family trips. For others of you, some of you could be in the music industry, or you may have kids that want to be in the music industry, or you could be having just a family function going on. For others of you, you have spiritual lessons that are going to be extremely beautiful with your family. And for some of you, somebody from your past, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be into music, they may be coming back into your life, so be mindful of that, because they want you. And then for others of you, I do feel that you have a passion for music, for the arts, and you may want to pursue that.